It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight at Charlotte, as they'll be playing against the home team. Taking a look at this home squad, an impressive 4-game winning streak. They're really playing good basketball. We'll see if they can extend it to 5 with a win tonight. Jason Kidd and winning have gone together throughout his entire playing career. And it's been the case so far with his coaching career as well, hasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, it reminds me of the great Phil Jackson. He could be tough on his players, but he's really fair with them. Values defense and playmaking from his group.
Yeah, one thing you could say about Kidd, early on in his coaching career, that teams tended to overachieve. But now he's exceeding expectations.
This kid can coach.
Even though they're like getting killed right now. But
all valid points. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Why are you always kidding around?
Welcome, everyone, to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's Charlotte facing the home team. And let's get a quick pregame update from David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
Well, guys, you told...
Thanks so much, David. Off the tip at Charlotte. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for Charlotte. Reed out there with Campbell. Then there's Smooth. Then there's Bell. And it's Cook in at the 2 spot. 2 points. That one goes.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
The dish now to Hayes. And Sanders kicks to Hayes. And the pass to Hall. Feeds it to Hayes. Pass to Hall. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Hayes. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
That's for sure. Always want to get into that early rhythm and get the defense on its heels, and that way you open up your full repertoire of offensive options.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Hall. The shot off that time, and Charlotte will go the other way with it.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And they know they're the better team and out to prove as much tonight. They split the season series a year ago, but they want to change that up now.
Charlotte shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The feed to Ross. To the middle. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Campbell, covered by Hayes, and there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And Campbell throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And so it's Charlotte with it. 6-point lead. And Bell kicks to Reed. Back to Bell. It's Reed, high post. Releases. That shot off.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Deep 2 from Ross. Cans the shot from the wing.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here is Bell. His last outing, 16 points for him. Right wing, tries it from 19, and he nails the jumper.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Charlotte leading by 3. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Campbell. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Ingram, he's checked in for Mr. Clutch. Well, you look at Brandon Ingram, and certainly a great body for the game of basketball. But, guys, it's his skill that really completes the package, wouldn't you say?
Oh, no doubt about it. Shot over 40% from three-point range at Duke. He can handle and pass like a guard. One concern, though, he did shoot under 70% from the free throw line, and great shooters usually do better than that.
Three-pointer, Bell. And Sanders pulls it down. Run 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Out of hand on it. Now, here is Bell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
A free throw drops for Bell. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Inside, Sanders. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Reed with it. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And the rejection by Sanders.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Ingram. He's averaging 14 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
First one falls for him. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Takes a three. Campbell grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 4. Here is Cook. 17 points for him last game against Miami. Charlotte moving the ball around. And he converts the layup. 7 points for Smooth.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now here's Ingram. To the paint. Here's Sanders. Banked in off the glass.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
They get it back.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
At the line, ball. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Brandon Wright's checked in for Smooth. JaMychal Green comes in for Campbell. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Reed. And Allen subbed in for Cook. Now, here is Bell. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. To the paint, it's deflected. Sanders with the steal. Ingram passes to Hall. Here's Lights Out, defended by Carter. So they take the lead. Lights Out. Got 9.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Allen outside. He dishes it to Wright. Three-pointer, Bell, and he's good on the 3-ball. 5 points in the game.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Markers checked in for Ross. And a look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far.
Well, I think a big issue for him right now is his performance from the mid-range. Just nothing seems easy for him at the moment, and it's resulted in a lot of missed opportunities for himself and his team when he's taken that shot.
Gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Here's Lights Out. Passes it to Parker. A floater. Green with the block. Now, Wright. He kicks to Bell. Right side, Green. Shoots from the right block. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's on Jabari Parker. For Charlotte, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Green. Here's a Teletovic is checked in for Sanders. Both free throws good from Green. And the home team has possession. Trailing by 4.
Yeah, ran away with that game, mainly in part because of their offense.
Yeah, the ball movement and player movement, so crisp and sharp, and it led to a lot of high-quality shots for him. Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Henson checked in for Jabari Parker. Free throw drops for Teletovic. And so it's Charlotte with it. Bell dishes to Carter. Kicks it to Wright. Right side, Green. A baseline J. That one wide left. Gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Ingram wide open. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Charlotte. Carter kicks to Bell. Here's the 3. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Bell. And Charlotte leads by 4.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Teletovic the screen. Three-pointer. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Allen outside. Pass to Bell. And here is Ingram. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And yes, it's good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Now, here is Bell. Tight defense on him. Here's Green. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games.
Kevin, that's been a nice run lately. They're making a strong effort on the board, and it's working and paying dividends for them.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Being 47% from the field to start things off. Now here's Ingram. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Dishes to Teletovic. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Charlotte leading by 4. And the start of last season was a disappointment for Brandon Wright. Injured his knee, you may recall, only the second week after having recently signed a brand new 3-year contract.
Yeah, and it's always tough to go to a new team and be unable to contribute right away. One of the league's best finishers at the rim, a great shot blocker. He really improves the rotation. So if he can continue to add good weight to his frame, the best of Brandon Wright, I believe, is still yet to come.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
For Charlotte, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Charlotte. We've got 1:13 left in the first. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And the passing of Ingram, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball, effortless.
Charlotte in the lead. Allen outside. Green, the screen. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Out to the right wing. No one near Teletovic as he lets it go, and it's off from three-point range. Here's Daniels. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And Charlotte leads by 9. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now the pass to Hall. Now here's Ingram, defended by Carter. There's the dish to Teletovic. There's the three. Sinks the triple. And that's now 9 points for B.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Carter for three. And that's not going to go. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Charlotte leads by 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove.
Defensively, offensively, I think I'm better offensively than people give me credit for, and I'm stronger than I look. And that's something that I'm trying to prove this year, as I've been proving the last 3 or 4, so it's going to be fun.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but it seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
Yeah, that's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with a chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long, long way in this league using that method.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
It's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. We've got Carter. Green is out there with Brandon Wright. That's Tony Allen. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard. That one falls. 6 points for Mr. Clutch.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Lights out, passes to Hall. He feeds it to Henson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Smooth checked in for Wright. Campbell comes in for Green. Reedy's checked in for Vince Carter. And Cook subbed in for Allen. Here is Daniels. Campbell up top. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Sanders checked in for John Henson. Feeds it to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Here's lights out. He's got 9. Here's Hayes. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Daniels passes to Campbell. Stolen away. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's lights out. But they'll get another chance. Here's Sanders. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Here is Daniels. 9-point game his last outing. Reed with it, looking to end the run. Charlotte no good that time either.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him. Well, you can see it and feel it in certain players. I mean, that sense of timing, when to take shots, how to get them off. And Jabari Parker is one of those kinds of guys. I mean, he's got great natural instincts, particularly on the offensive end. He's got a versatile enough game to take advantage of a defender really anywhere on the floor.
Here's lights out. No good from outside.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Smooth passes to Campbell. Deflects the pass. Ross with the steal. To the inside. Parker. That's tipped, but they get it back. Here's Sanders. The baseline jumper goes down. Sanders has got 5 points now this quarter.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And I think you hit the nail on the head when you said Parker has a versatile game, guys. Back to the basket, facing up on the drive. He can hurt you in so many ways.
And I like his activity without the ball, too, guys. That's another element that he brings. He's comfortable running off screens to get open, and he attacks the glass on the offensive board. Those are the little things that give him a chance to be a great player.
And the first one drops. Bell is checked in for Daniels. He's off on the second. Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Hayes. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Here is Cook. Here's Campbell. That shot off. Good D by Parker. Pass to lights out. And the foul called on Mr. Moves. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Charlotte trails by 6. Now Bell. He has 5 from outside the arc. Campbell kicks to Reed. Passes it to Campbell. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And that one, good. 7 points for Big Dog.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
He's with it. Reed on him. Here's lights out. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Lights out's got 11 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Campbell. They set the pick. Shot off the screen. Reed misses.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an An elementary shot. He looked a little nervous on that release.
They get the rebound. It's deflected. They get it back. That free throw, no good. Ingram, he's checked in for Mr. Clutch. That's off as well, so he misses both.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Sanders with the steal, and they're pushing it up. Tries a three, and that one's good. Ingram.
You know, really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. You got to get a hand up, or he's going to bury it every time.
Now, here is Bell. 7 points in the game. Here's Campbell. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And here is Ross. He had a 15-point outing in their last game again.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
And that one's good. Parker.
Well, I like the bounce, the elevation that Parker gives you on that mid-range jump shot. Defenses can't really get to it, and that's why he's so successful with it.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you, because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Here's Campbell. 5 points in the game. Here's Smooth. There's the pass to Campbell. Shot clock at 5. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for Charlotte.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for the waiter? Averaging 12 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
And that one's good. Parker.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Here's Smooth. Good on the three-point shot. Smooth's got 10 points in the game.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Here's lights out. Oh, good on the three.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Bell's shot is good.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Pass to lights out. Ross on the wing. Parker outside. Here's lights out. A three-pointer, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now, here is Bell. He's got 9. Smooth, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. There's a good screen. Parker drives in. Here's Sanders. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Brandon Wright's checked in for Smooth. Green comes in for Campbell. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Reed. And Allen subbed in for Cook. Now here's Allen. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys.
Well, this is only a trend over a few games out of a very, very long season. But the coach has got to be pleased that his team has been able to score big with some consistency.
The first one falls. Henson's checked in for Sanders. That one falls, so he hits both of them. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And John Henson with the slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Carter kicks to Green. Inside Leaner, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
What I like is he's done a great job of getting to the line, setting himself up for those free shots. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season. Terrific game for Green. He has 8 points, and he's pulling down some big rebounds, too.
And you know it's a priority. The battle on the boards, one every team tries to win, Clark, and he's put his effort in that category here today.
Now here's Ross. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Shoots the three with the second effort. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Green. 8 points for him. Allen dishes to Green. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Bell's shot is good.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
Lobs it up. Got a piece of it. We've got 1:23 left here in the second. For three. But they recover it. And it's right atop the key. Carter drives in. And Charlotte again with the bucket. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ross on the wing. Now the feed to Teletovic. Passes it to Hall. Now here's Ingram. Defended by Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No coverage that time. 7 points for Brandon Ingram. Charlotte trails by 9. Three-pointer, Bell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Charlotte making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Hall, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
And he's good on the second. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Daniels with it. He's got 5. Carter. Carter can't get that one to fall.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And so the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now Daniels from deep. And that concludes the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half in the books. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome back as we break down all the action. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they're out in front tonight because of their offensive rebounding. Those second chance buckets came into play in a big way. Those are effort points, momentum builders, salvaging points off the scrap heap. You never heard me say scrap heap before, Ernie. I don't even know what it means. It just sounded good.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, it's almost impossible to catch up if you keep fouling. They need to be the team getting to the foul line at a higher rate in the second half. That means driving to the basket, hitting the cutter, slicing to the basket. Anything going to the basket is your friend.
And that wraps up halftime.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Just absolute domination in this one for Bell. 12 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
B out there with lights out, and it's Mr. Clutch. Then there's Mr. Incredible, and it's Sanders in at the center, walking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Smooth. Baseline jumper. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The pass to lights out. He dishes it to Hayes. To the wing on the left. Here's Hall. Drains it from 17 feet out. He's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here is Cook. Pass to Smooth. He kicks to Bell. Dishes it to Reed. 6 to shoot. Here's Campbell. Kept alive by Charlotte. Doing it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Hall. Campbell grabs the board. Mavericks got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Reed the pass to Cook. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Good on the second free throw. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Passes it to lights out. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Inside, here's Sanders. That shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And for 3, Bell. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
To the paint, here's Hall. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
Some fantastic numbers for B. He has 17 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Here is Ross. After the basket by Charlotte. Down low. The layup missed.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Reed misses. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Kicks to Ross. Hayes up top. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Ross has got 5 now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Charlotte making some changes. Brandon Wright's checked in for Campbell. And Allen subbed in for Reed. Charlotte trails by 12. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And so Bell nails both of them. And so here's the home team. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Allen. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health, and they're finding out that rest and sleep are a huge part of that. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said medicine and science have improved, and thought processes do as well. He said in the old days, guys played 48 minutes. Well, we've made advances. We don't go backwards with this stuff. We go forwards. Guys, that's why they want their players off their feet as much as possible.
Good report, DA. Thank you.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And Hayes kicks to Sanders. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Cook dishes to right. Inside. Here's Smooth. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Ross with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Parker. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Parker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Man, you can just see how polished Parker is inside. His post game just shines and glows and glitters. I mean, if he gets the ball in a good spot, he's really comfortable going to work.
The pass to Hall. There's the dish to Ross. Parker outside. Shot from free throw range. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Smooth's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Back to Allen. He feeds it to Bell. Charlotte moving it around. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Ross. Parker with the steal. Here's Hall. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 19 points for B.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
3-pointer, Bell. Ross grabs the board. On a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Hall. Feeds it to Parker. Lock at 6. Stripped it away. Here's Smooth. Hits it from 3-point range. Smooth's got 19 points.
Boy, they had been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Now here's Ingram. He has 7. Parker inside. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
It really depends on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Allen passes to Bell. Here's Smooth to the inside. Cook got a hand on it. Pass to Hall. Back to Parker. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Parker's got 10.
And even when defenders try to get super aggressive in how they guard Parker, he still gets the job done. Like the poise this young guy plays with.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's a Teletovic is checked in for Mr. Clutch. Charlotte also making some changes. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Smooth. Carter comes in for the waiter. And Daniels subbed in for Bell. To the paint, it's deflected and stolen by Wright. Carter kicks to Daniels. Wright with it. He's picked up by Parker. Here's Daniels. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And And here's a look now where the shots have been coming from.
And the way they have been shooting from deep, boy, that's been impressive. Talk about making the most of your opportunities. This game would look very different if they weren't dialed in from deep. As it stands, however, they are in control, and the defense has to adjust to how they defend beyond the arc.
First free throw is good. John Henson's checked in for Jabari Parker. Both free throws good from Daniels. Gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Hall defended by Allen. Over to the left wing. Pass to Henson. Teletovic in the corner. Ingram kicks to Ross. 5 to shoot. To the wing on the left. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Kept alive. Green dishes to Daniels. Here's Wright. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Wright's got the game tied up here for Charlotte. Doing it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Here's Ross, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Now here's Allen. Carter on the wing. Back to Wright. The feed to Allen. Green left side. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Green's got 10. This is to Ingram. Ross on the wing. Over to the wing. Shoots a three. And it's Ingram missing. Charlotte trailing. Carter outside. Ingram with the steal. And they're running. Here's Hall. It's good from long range. He's got 12 points here in the second half.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game. And Brandon Ingram, a 5-star recruit out of Kinston High School, he helped them win 4.
Mercy, mercy me.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Henson. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Wright's got his third rebound tonight. Daniels passes to Carter. .110 left in the third. He dishes it to Allen. 6 to shoot. Green, the screen. Allen with it, and it's Henson picking him up. They push it up, 4 on 3. Here's Ingram. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Green kicks to Daniels. Low block shot on the way. Teletovic grabs the board. Getting straight 49% from the field. Ross passes to Hall. Ross with a screen on Allen. Green against Teletovic. Here's Ross. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got his 4th rebound in this one. Allen for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Allen's got 5. They set the screen. Here's Henson. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. The home team leading by just 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Understand something. Keep talking on the defensive end. Stay the course.
Coach Jason Kidd, he's helped create an identity for this team. There's no doubt. Wants them to stay in character.
Yeah, and how they perform defensively, the effort they give on that end really is a big part of that.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Campbell is out there with Reed. Then there's Bell. Then there's the waiter. And it's Smooth in at the 5. Here's Hall. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Charlotte shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And Bell kicks to Cook. The pass to Smooth. Inside to tie it up. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. Here's lights out. Pass to Hall. Parker outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Mavericks got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. No good from Bell.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hall passes to Hayes. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 assists in the game.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And, Greg, we know how important every basket is, especially at this stage. And to me, that just looked like one of those inexcusable breakdowns.
Yep, it counts. Smooth's got it all tied up now for Charlotte. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Kicks to Hayes. To the middle. Wants to get it to Sanders and does. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Parker outside. A leaner. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you know what? He's shaken off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Cook, the pass to Campbell. Charlotte moving it around. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He does not like the high foul number in this game. He told them, you've got to stop biting on the shot fake. Stop gambling for steals. That's giving them easy points at the line. We'll see how they respond.
Here's lights out. There's the pick. He kicks it to Parker. It's the front of the rim and out.
Oh, just incredible that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Here's Campbell. Charlotte no good that time either.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
But they get it back. Sanders' shot is good.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Out to the right wing. Here's Reed, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Hall, and it's Reed pulling it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Bell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. A free throw drops for Bell. Ross is checked in for Parker. And so Bell nails both of them.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Passes it to Lights Out. Right at the free throw line. Second shot opportunity. Hayes, no good.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Lights Out. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
He was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feel.
Yeah, you know, he's got stupendous spurt ability, Greg. I know you like that one, don't you? And those spurts tend to go on for a while with him.
Yeah, did you trademark spurt ability yet?
Yeah, I tried to, man, but it didn't get any life. Although I see a lot, and I hear a lot of guys using it, but they do give me credit for it.
And Sanders kicks to Ross. Hall battles through traffic and lays it in. He's got 24.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Bell passes to Campbell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first one falls. And Campbell drills both of them. Gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And there's the pass to Lights Out. And Hayes kicks to Ross. To the wing right side. Here's Hall. And the foul called on Mr. Moves. That will be foul number 5 on him. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Here's Bell. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Bell's got 13 points here in the second half alone. About 47% here in the 4th. Pass to Lights Out. Here's Hall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Got 26.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Passes to Smooth. Here's Reed. No good from the left block. Gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Hall passes to Sanders. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here's Reed. Pass to Campbell. Now here is Bell. To the middle, the screen from Campbell. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what the waiter's done. He has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And the second free throw, good. Being at 48% from the floor, looking good. And the pass to Lights Out. The dish to Hayes. He feeds it to Ross. Pass to Hall. Here's Lights Out. Unloads. Campbell grabs the board. Mavericks got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Cook missing.
Well, he won't miss many of those. especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Feeds to Ross. Passes to Hall. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
There's the feed to Ross. Down low. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the way up. 30 points for B.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Over to the left wing. Campbell's shot's good. Mavericks got 4 points in the quarter. There's the pass to Lights Out. Hall defended by Bell. And Hayes kicks to Ross. Here's Sanders. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the inside. Here's Campbell. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Looking at the game for Maverick, 11 rebounds, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there. But they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Took him no time at all on that one. 12 points for Mr. Clutch. Charlotte trails by 4. Cook, the pass to Smooth. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. Doing it well here in the 4th quarter. 50%. Ross kicks to Hayes. Dishes to Sanders. Drops in the tray. Sanders has got 9 points here in the second half. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. The screen from Campbell. And it's Cook missing.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Ross with a wide open look and a miss there on the triple.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
It's better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And there's the call on that. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 1:29 left in the 4th quarter. Ross on the wing. He dishes it to Hayes. And it's blocked. Bell with it. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Bell's got 8 points in the quarter. Being pretty good tonight at 48%. Kicks it to Ross. 1:03 left to play here in the 4th. Reed with the steal. Here's Smooth. Sanders with the steal. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And he banks in the layup.
Nice job creating for the easy hit.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 6. There's 45 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bell's shot is good. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
And it's still within reach. But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
13 seconds left in the game.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And he is unable to get the second one, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big two-possession game.
Deep, but they'll get another chance. Cook. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so Cook nails both of them. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority. And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul?
And perhaps a few missed free throws, and they're right back in it. So it all has to happen fast, but it could happen.
We're going the other way. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Bell. Here's Campbell. Can't get it to fall. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, we're ready to present our Jordan Player of the Game. B. It looked like he was shot out of a cannon coming out of the half. Beyond aggressive. He completely hijacked the pace of the game.
Oh boy, he had the arena rocking the night with the show he put on. That's one of the best performances I've seen from him. Something just clicked. I don't know what it was. It just all came together.
He shot over 50% from the field tonight, partly because he was in constant motion. He found the gaps in the defense, and that made him get open looks.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. I hope you have a wonderful, even beyond wonderful, a spectacular, just great. I mean, see you.
Good night.